This is Master6. This is my current computer case. I'm going to be doing some modding to it over this weekend, so it'll be ready and Uber for the Intel LAN we're going to next week. This is what it looks like right now. And we will be repainting the inside, adding cold cathodes, and adding a footstep mod to it. This crazy caveman doing some painting of the interior of the case. So this is what we got so far through the painting of the interior of my case. It's not quite finished, this is just after like the first coat. We still got the front and the back to do. The top we couldn't get off and it's already black, so we just taped it off with paper. And we'll be doing the insides of the side panels here soon too. So the paint on my case is drying right now. We'll put a second coat on it later, and we've got a ultraviolet cold cathode right here. We jump started my power supply, and the cables of my power supply are UV reactive. The cathode itself is not very bright, but when we run it by these cables, they glow brighter than a glow stick. And we've got a blue one we hooked up to. So we've got some music running on the sound reactive cold cathodes. So here's the case. We've got all the paint finished on it. It looks so much better than it did before. And we'll get a video of it being reassembled and how it looks after we're all the way done. So here's my case with the finished black paint job on the inside and the front and the back. I'll go ahead and take off the side panels so you can see the inside without the dirty window in the way. There she is. Looks pretty sweet. And what our next plan of attack is going to be, we're going to take a red stripe up the newly modded front bezel along the top and down the back. So here we are adding the red racing stripe, as you can call it. We taped up the case. And we are not going to continue the stripe onto the back, but instead we are going to paint the expansion bay covers red instead of black, as we had planned before. So we're starting to reassemble my case, doing some cable management. And got our fans installed. Got the stripe. It's kind of dark, you probably can't see it. And we're going to install the cathodes, sound reactive and not. And then we'll get you a picture of it running. So, we started this project at 8 p.m. It is now 4:41 a.m. the next day. So, what I have done is I have taken the front panel off that was on there earlier and cut a hole in front of that fan, so to increase the airflow through the case. I painted the inside of the case black to match the rest of it, and I've added some lighting, and along with the rest of the painting I added a red, metallic red stripe there with a semi-reflective finish. So I'll go ahead and turn on the case here for you to show off some of the lighting. So this is just with the stock LED fan that's in there. The LED's on my board. Here is the acrylic LED footstep mod that I installed. They're pretty nice. Here are the 4-inch blue cold cathodes in there next to the fan. Here is one blue 15-inch blue cold cathode up there, and one 12-inch ultraviolet cathode right there. And lastly, one more 15-inch blue cold cathode and one more 12-inch ultraviolet cold cathode. Now all the cold cathodes except for the 4-inch are hooked up to sound reactive bases. So this is my case. All the cables are glowing quite nicely. Hope you guys enjoyed my first PC case mod.